Moss. The non-flowering, typically green, small plant found almost everywhere. On rocks, trees, walls, roofs. The places are endless. Because moss has no true roots, instead they have rhizoids, small, hair-like structures that anchor the moss to surfaces. Without the true roots, it must find another way to absorb nutrients. This is where the leaves play a role. With highly absorbent surfaces, it can obtain its nutrients from the atmosphere and rainwater, sending the nutrients to the rest of the plant through the stems. Capsules. The long-stemmed structures growing tall above the moss. They are what hold the spores. Mosses start to life. With roughly 25,000 species of moss on every continent, moss is not hard to come by. And in just one small area, it is possible to find so many different species of moss. Like the hair-pointed feather moss, found commonly on woodland ground banks. This moss can be distinctively identified by its oblong leaves and almost white tips. It is one of the larger mosses, with shoots reaching up to 10 centimetres or more in length. The swan's neck thyme moss. One of the most common mosses found. It can be seen on practically any surface, but prefers more acidic soils. With typically dull or dark green coloration, this velvety moss was once used to stuff mattresses, and it was believed to induce better sleeping. Shining Heucheria. This species of moss has several visually interesting properties, with an almost two-dimensional structure and hexagonal cells that can be seen with the naked eye. This pale green riverside moss is perhaps one of the most beautiful. Another notable species is the common tamarisk moss. Unlike most species found in this area, this moss rarely produces capsules and is found in only neutral soils. It was used as a waterproof filler in hulls of medieval ships. Because of its highly absorbent characteristics and its ability to be compacted, it was the perfect material. Mousetail moss. This tree-like structured moss is common across the UK. Primarily found growing on inclined or vertical surfaces. Studies have shown that this particular species is a bioindicator, capable of indicating levels of nitrogen or other heavy metals in the surrounding environment. One of the final interesting species in this area is the bank haircap, a distinctive looking species with pointed, dark green, straight leaves. This moss is typically found in deciduous woodland, in soils ranging from strongly acidic to almost neutral. So these are just a few of the moss species found in a single area. How many can you find in yours?